It's official, and no one that has been tracking the story is going to be surprised. King Charles just announced digital ID will proceed in the UK. Brace yourselves.
My ministers will also proceed with the introduction of digital ID that will modernize how citizens interact with public services. An increasingly dangerous and volatile world threatens the United Kingdom, with the conflict in the Middle East only the most recent example. Every element of the nation's energy, defense, and economic security will be tested. My government will respond to this world with strength and aim to create a country that is fair for all. My ministers will take decisions that protect the energy, defense, and economic security of the United Kingdom for the long term. They will defend the British values of decency, tolerance, and respect for difference under our common flag. And they will harness the potential of the pride felt across this country for its communities. My government will take urgent action to tackle anti-Semitism and ensure all communities feel safe.
It's official.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakaha Kadash. Also, we'll give up honor to the elders and apostles of GMS that rule well and teach what forgiveness, 100% truth. Okay, and this is where we're at. Okay, the elders. Okay, starting with the elders in GMS. Okay, the bishops. They've been going in through this for years and years. Okay, giving this warning, blowing that trumpet. Okay. And this right here is going to happen in our time. All right. This is what time we're in. Okay. The stage is being set. This digital system. Okay. This beast system. Okay. The infrastructure of it is being laid out. Okay. Behind the scenes. Okay. And this is this was coming. Okay. So while you Jake is out there playing around, okay, Esau is getting ready to chip everybody, right? Okay, while y'all playing around, okay, and this is why 2/3 is going to go because they're not hearkening to the words of Yahweh Shai, okay, by the prophets, okay, starting with the elders of GMS that have been saying this. Okay, and this is what time we're in. All right. And just to tackle, they're going to, persecution is coming. Okay, as you see that he said that he's going to pretty much act on, the I'm not going to say the full word, but you know what I mean. Okay, which we know that's not even a thing. Okay, that
And no
goes to
one
the
that
word,
has been tracked.
that goes back to Shem. Okay, which is the three sons. You had Shem, Japhetic, you had Shem, Japheth, and Ham. So, they like to link that up. They like to say anti-Sem, when really that goes back to Shem. Really, there's many people, okay, that are considered Shemitic. Okay. But that's going towards, the discrimination, the hostility towards those tiny hats. Okay, the ones that's in that land that think that they're the people, but they're not. So they're going to be cracking down on the ones that's coming in, speaking against them. Okay, and that's going to lead to persecution.
And the
Okay,
story's going
because
to be
we move in that vibration. Okay, we move in that vibration with the testimony that we bring out. Okay, this truth, okay, that was given to us through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shine. Okay, us going into that will put us in that category of that. Okay, so they're going to be heavily on that. Okay, which is going to they're gonna take urgent action, okay, and try to persecute us for their testimony, right? Matter of fact, let's get Revelation 6. This is Revelation 6 and 9. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High and for the testimony which they held, right? Okay, starting with the apostles, okay, going back 2,000 years ago, right? And going into some of the elect, okay, that's going to have to die on this side for the truth, okay, for the testimony that we have, okay, and the testimony we have will go into the lines of that anti, okay, because we speak against, okay, those people in that land because we know who they are, okay, so persecution is coming, okay, for this testimony, okay, for this word, right? So going to Revelations 13. Let's go to real quick. Revelation 13 and 16. Okay, that digital ID is part of the beast system. Okay, they've been preparing, and this is what they're preparing. Okay, preparing the world to take this chip, okay, because that's what's going to lead to, that's the actual mark, the RFID chip. Okay, which is going to we'll read right here. This is Revelation 13 and 16. He calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, and this mark is a physical mark, right? So it's going to cost everybody, okay, to receive this mark, all right, to be able to participate in society, okay, because this is all of them wanting Esau wanting control. Okay, so if you don't take that mark, you're not going to be able to participate in society. Okay, the proof is here, man. The infrastructure has been being built. The technology is here. Okay, they just waiting for the time. Okay, right now it's a form of gradualism. Okay, in which they've been doing that. Okay, going into the chip on your debit card, paying off your phone. Okay, you rarely have people using cash. Okay, so you see the gradualism of us going into this cashless society. Okay, which is all just conditioning you to take this chip. Okay, because when you go into this word causative, right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go into this word. It's poeo, right? And we'll go here. It says to make ready, to prepare. Okay, so they've been preparing, okay, for you to get this chip. Okay, they've been to make ready, to prepare, right? And this is what time we're in, right? So it's here, man. The signs is here. Okay, these prophecies are speaking. All right. So if you still don't believe that we're headed into this digital currency, that this MOTB is the RFID chip, then I don't know what to tell you, man. All the signs is here, right? Let's get Isaiah 34 and 16. Matter of fact, let's go to Ezekiel real quick. Ezekiel 12 and 22. We get this in the NLT. It says, "Son of man, you heard that proverb they quote in Israel. Time passes and prophecies come to nothing. Tell the people, this is what the sovereign Lord Yahweh says. I will put an end to this proverb, and you will soon stop quoting it. Now give them this new proverb to replace the old one. The time has come for every prophecy to be fulfilled." Okay? Because you have, it's always talking about, no, it's not going to happen in our time, or it's going to happen in another time, or it's not going to happen in our time. Okay, you used to hear people talk like that or whatever, but no, it's going to happen in our generation. All right. It says, tell the people, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I will put an end to this proverb, and you will soon stop quoting it. Now give them this new proverb to replace the old one. The time has come for every prophecy to be fulfilled. Okay, so the Heavenly Father said this time has come for every prophecy to be fulfilled, and this is what time we're in. Okay, these prophecies are not tearing no more, they are speaking, right? There will be no more false visions and flattering prediction in Israel. For I am Yahweh Shai. If I say it, it will happen, right? John the Revelator got the vision of people taking this chip. Okay. Verse 25. There will be no more delays. You rebels of Israel, I will fulfill my threat of destruction in your lifetime. Okay, in this generation, I, the sovereign Lord, have spoken. Then this message came to me from Yahweh Shai, son of man. The people of Israel are saying he's talking about the distant future. His visions won't come to truth for a long, long time. Okay, and that's the mindset that a lot of Jake is in, thinking that this stuff is not going to come to pass in our time. Right? We was told, okay, the disciples were told, okay, they asked, what shall be the signs of thy coming? Right? See, you Jake are not paying attention to the signs. You're not hearkening to the warnings that the prophets are giving out, right? You in that spirit of parting, okay? Verse 28, it says, therefore tell them, this is what the sovereign Lord says, no more delay. I will now do everything I have threatened. I, the sovereign Lord, have spoken. Right? So these things that you call a conspiracy, they're not no conspiracy. These are conspiracy facts. Okay? This RFID chip that y'all say that was a conspiracy, it's a conspiracy fact. Okay, that is the chip. That is the MOTB. Okay, and the elders been prophesying about this for years. Okay, and we've seen the infrastructure be built before our eyes. Okay, you see Trump going over there in China. Okay, China is known for its electronics, its artificial intelligence. Okay, he had hella. They say he went over there with Elon Musk. These high tech companies, some down the lines, okay, because they're preparing for this global reset. Okay, that way they can get this chip, okay, because this devil knows that he has a short time, okay, and this is why they are pushing it as fast as they can, right? But it's according to the will of Yahweh Shai. Right? This is the time that we're in. Let's get Isaiah 34:16. It says, seek ye out of the book of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and read, okay, which is this Bible. No one of these shall fail. Okay, talking about these prophecies. Okay, the MOTB. Okay, the RFID chip. Okay, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it had commanded, and his spirit it had gathered them. Right? So we're here. All right. We're getting real close. We are in the last days. All right. So put off not day to day, seek the Lord while he may be found. All right. Because this devil, he knows he have a short time. Okay. And he's gonna come down. Right? So just a quick little update. I hope this video was edifying. I want to say shalom.